Friday, y'all. Welcome to Fer Friday, number 136. I'm Bunny Barnes. First person in the room, Rhonda Scott Merrick, wishing me break a string. Yeah, you did see that smile. That always makes me feel good. I so miss that. Thank you for picking up the slack there, Rhonda. I appreciate it. I have another girl who, a friend of mine who's local. If she knows I'm going off to a local gig, she'll write in a text, BAS, break a string. Followed right away by Slim Edelman, who just did a great round the world set. I think I might have to rip off that Arrivederci Roma for my Piccolo Trattoria gig tomorrow night. Yeah, that would be good. Since I didn't learn the other Italian songs I should have learned. And Jan Anderson, you made it! Yay! Thanks, Jan. I appreciate that. I hope this makes you feel a little better today. Brings a little sunshine and happiness into your world. Followed by Ken Nash. If Miss Wiggles is missing at the moment, she is out on the porch having her day nap. But maybe, who knows, she might make a little appearance. Just keep an eye on the background. I never see her walk past, but I'm playing online things all the time, and people write in the chat, oh, there's Miss Wiggles. So she's around. She likes to listen. Thanks, Ken. And Johnson Hogg made it all the way from France. Bonsoir, monsieur. And Warren Bindler got up early. Yay! You can watch live. Thank you, Warren. And I might be able to watch tomorrow too. It's before my gig, so if I'm all dressed and ready to go, I'll sit down to watch. John Montanez from California. Thank you, the beautiful sunny coast. Oh, is it still sunny there? Have you had the rain that we've had? It feels like it's been raining for 2 weeks straight. I got home from Italy and it started raining. Today's a sunny day. It is. I have to admit, today is a sunny day. But it's been raining a lot here. And Carol Bread made it. Yay! Thank you for coming. Appreciate that, Keith. Thank you. Rüdiger Krasewski. Hallo, wie geht's denn? Aus Deutschland. Willkommen. And David Falcone made it. Yay, and joining from the car. He had a great set today. David, I posted all these people. Slim's there and David Falcone's there. So I placed them. They're on my feed. Michael Joseph Jackson. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for coming. Und Axel Bienefeld und Agnes. Ja, toll. Das freut mich sehr. Aus Deutschland, die beiden sind. Also, vielen Dank. Oh, it's not really a new guitar, John. This is a Martin Taylor Maestro Peerless guitar. I've had this for a while, and I play it occasionally. I tend to play it when I have these 4-hour gigs on the weekend. And since I have 2 back-to-back gigs this weekend, I'm going to be using the Peerless a lot this weekend. So I thought I should get it under my fingers a little bit. Your Miss Wiggles has left the building, and that's why you can be here. Yay! I did steal the name from you, Warren. But I think mine will want to be called Miss Wiggles all of her life. I don't know about your Miss Wiggles. She might grow out of that. You have to make up a new name for her eventually. Hey, Dave Nardi. Thanks for coming. I appreciate the friendship and the music, too. Saw you earlier. And Dave Mason all the way from Scotland. And Celia Markham. Thanks, Dave, for coming all the way across the pond. And thank you, Celia, for coming today. It means a lot to me. She's a great artist. And Rhonda, yes. Exhale. Exhale, Warren. Yeah, rain every day. Until today. But yeah, it's chilly out. It's not too bad today. I don't know what the temperature is today, but it's upper 50s probably. Just sunshine. Oh, rain in New Orleans. It is a beautiful guitar. I really love this guitar. Yeah, 4-hour gigs. Carol at Crossing Vineyards and Winery is Sundays from 2 to 6. I tried to get him to make it 3, but no. And the night before, I'm doing a 3-hour gig, so that's 7 hours in less than 24 hours. Sandra Campagna made it. Hey, Sandy, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I always. Someday Wiggles, mine will not ask me why I call her that, but she does answer to it. As soon as I say, Miss Wiggles, where are you? She comes running. She does, yeah. Well, thanks all for coming today. It means so much to me. I wanted to do this first song. It's a little tribute. It's from a TV sitcom show, and it was written by Gary Portnoy, Judy Hart Angelo, and performed by Portnoy in 1982. Shortly after it made its premiere on TV, Portnoy recorded it, and it was a much longer version. I never knew it had so many words. But I felt that it echoes the people in the chat and how I feel about it, and how much it means to me. The words say, making your way through the world today takes everything you've got, that's for sure, huh? Taking a break from all your worries sure will help a lot. The music sure does help. Wouldn't you like to get away? I did. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Yeah. They're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You want to be where everyone knows your name. Norm! Yeah. George went. Yeah, you guys got it. Cheers. Yeah. I did watch Cheers a lot, and it was so many good laughs. And especially Norm had such great lines. I missed a bunch of people coming in, so that was for Norm. Yeah, it was for George Wendt. Hey, Chris Bjard! Chris is an amazing guitarist. He just posted Honesty. Billy Joel's Honesty. What a great arrangement, Chris. Go check out him. Chris, put your link to your channel in the chat so people can go find you, because it's not under your name. It's like Resonance Guitar. Put it in the chat. And Rosemary Ross made it. Tip of the hat to George Wendt. Yeah. Carol got cheers. Yeah. Yeah, I love all y'all too, Rhonda. That's how I feel. Just the way that song describes us. You know, it's a family. Yeah. I just love Cheers. Hey, Barb. Good to see you. Yeah, it is great for a party sing-along. You got it, Barb. I'll play that one. Yeah, I'll bring it along. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Celia. Nice to know. I did go to the bar Cheers when I was in Boston. Yeah, we had a couple drinks there. It was pretty crowded, but we did have a drink there. Brought home a beer glass or something like that for Steven. Yeah. Thanks. Aw. Billy had to cancel. Oh yeah, Billy, right. Billy's sick. I forgot about that. Yeah, I know. He had to cancel the rest of his. We had to cancel the rest of his tour too. Oh my gosh! No, 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 no. We don't want to read this. I'm not going to read this now. I'll read it all later. Hey, Jim Malone. KGFN tonight. You bet. Yeah, Jim. I always talk about the Carl Shop show on here. I'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah. So, moving right along. This first tune, second tune, was written in 1930. The words were written by Hoagy Carmichael, and the melody by Sidney Aridin. It's considered jazz and pop standard. It was used also in the 1934 song of this film of the same name, and was recorded by Hoagy Carmichael and his orchestra, Benny Goodman and his orchestra, along with Helen Forrest singing it. Louis Armstrong did it. The Mills Brother did it, and even Merle Travis did it. Yeah, to tip me off. I was teaching guitar at thanks, Chris. There's Chris's YouTube. Go check him out. Yeah, he's wonderful. Hey, Amy Roche. Good to see you're here. Thanks for coming in. I so appreciate that. I was teaching guitar at Guitar Workshop in Ambler. This is back in the late 70s, early 80s. And the owner of the store, George Biles, was a really fine guitarist himself. He's since passed on. And but I heard him sit and play this one day, and I said, "Wow, I got to use some of that." And I've since rearranged it because it's one of those songs that has a seldom heard verse. And you know me, I really like to play those seldom heard verses. There are so many more that I have to learn. But I'm not going to tell you this one. I'm going to wait for you to have that aha moment and see you write it in the chat. Up a lazy river. It is up a lazy. I was corrected. Up a lazy river. Yeah. You guys got it. Yeah. Did I miss anybody in here? Cool. I got you all, I think. Thanks so much for the kind comments. I will read all of them right after this. I might have a Miss Wiggles in my lap, but I will be answering every one of these. At least reading them, yeah. So I wanted to encourage you to share this. Say hi to all my invisible friends. Kitsuri Kaku, Bob Salzburg, Craig Petron, Darrell Anderson, Michelle Whiteman, Joe Wilcox, Jane Walco, and anybody else. If I don't acknowledge your name, you might be invisible to my platform eCam. I never did figure out why that happens, but it does. Let me clink y'all. My new fancy dancy. Hey, Slim from Arizona, this cup. I think it was made in Mexico, but I love it. It's a good glass. Nice and sturdy. Pretty. Cheery. Makes me happy. So, the schedule. Yesterday, Helen and Dave were on, and I apologize for not being here the last few weeks. I was in Italy, and then I had a gig, and I was sleeping for a day when I got back, catching up. But last Thursday night, Helen Avakian and David Irwin did a live stream from right near me, and I went over to visit them at the Hull Towers place, and played a couple tunes with them. We jammed afterwards too. They were great. Fred and Jackie Holzhauer hosted. It was great to meet them and hear them play and jam along with them. David and Helen allowed me to do 2 tunes of my own, and then I did a tune with Dave Irwin, and it was just fabulous. And they had met that same afternoon with Raleigh Brown, and went out to lunch with him. But unfortunately, as he said to me, not everyone is retired, and he had to work that night. He had to teach Tai Chi, so he couldn't meet up with us as well. But maybe we can change that next year. That would be really great. Hey, Sarah from Belgium. Ajami. Sarah Ajami. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I've seen your name go by on some things. Thanks for joining. I posted last night's Helen and Dave. They had a beautiful classical guitarist on with them last night. And today, David Falcone did a great one. Great live. Is posted. Stevie Coyle did not show today, so I don't know where he was. But Slim Edelman had it around the world. Great live. And that's also shared to my stream. Tomorrow, look for Warren Bendler doing his Folky Friday on Saturday at 3. Can't wait. That's always a great... Warren's got an amazing voice, and his picking is so clean. I really appreciate that. And then Raleigh is back. I also shared last night Meredith and Craig. Meredith Axelrod and Craig Ventresco. They are wizards. They're some kind of aliens. And I do enjoy watching them when I have the time. They're on very late back here, so sometimes I'm asleep by the time they get on. Hey, Connie Adams. Thanks for coming in. On YouTube. Yeah, thank you. I see that little symbol. I don't see too many people here from YouTube. I'm glad it's working. Yay. Meredith and Craig. Go check them out. I shared their stream from last night, and they'll be back on Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And I don't know if they're doing their Sunday stream at 3. I hope they do, because then I can watch them on my break. It helps me get through my 4-hour gig. And then Raleigh Brown is back on Sunday at 10:30 with his All Request show. You never know. LJ might come on Monday afternoon. He just released a new tune, a new record, a single. And it's really, really pretty. So he might be on Monday afternoon. Who knows? He just shows up things at like maybe 4:30 on Monday. Muriel Anderson never fails to show on Monday night at 7. I think she's back from her European tour now. So I got to play with Muriel in Suave. Oh man, I hope you were following my trip on Facebook. It was just fabulous, and for another time. But I got to meet up with Tommy Emmanuel and Muriel Anderson, Alberto Lombardi, Lawrence Juber, Clive Carroll, and Tommy played on my original tune at the student concert. That's on YouTube if you get a chance. Check it out. I couldn't have asked for anybody better. Hey, David Bjornsgaard. No worries. Thanks for coming in. I always appreciate it. Hey, Annette Worley. Good to see you as well. Yeah. Wow, thanks for coming. Mai Tana is here too. Hello, Mai. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I love Tommy, Keith. Oh my gosh. He is such a force in my life with my playing. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing without Tommy. Yep. You did follow the trip, Warren. Oh yeah, it was just it was a trip of a lifetime. My first time there, and I would go back in a heartbeat. Absolutely. Anyway, moving on with the schedule. Cozy and Charlie. Cozy Sheridan, Charlie Cook are on Tuesday morning at 10:30 a.m. And a big thanks, as Jim Malone said earlier, a big thanks to Carl Brownfield and the Carl Shop Show for sharing one of my tunes going into a break, one of my instrumentals, every week, almost every week. His show is on from 8 to 10 Eastern Time. Carl Shop Show, look for kgfn.org. kgfn.org. Carl Shop Show. It's always on replay as well. And maybe you can hear one of my cats. He's very sweet to continually promote me. And Rusty and Jan from the Philly folk scene, they also occasionally will play one of my tunes. Not as much as Carl does, that's for sure. But they promote a lot of artists. And they too are fabulous artists in their own right. They have a new CD out. I think it's Papa's Train. Rusty's grandpa was an engineer. Philly folk scene is what they're called, and they are promoted on the phillycam.org, www.phillycam.org/listen on Thursday afternoons, and then you can probably find a replay on from WPPM radio. So check them out; they are fabulous. And Jan Alba and Rusty Crowell. And then for me, I'm live tomorrow at Piccolo. Now, there's a discrepancy. I asked them, how do you say it? And they said trattoria. When I went to Italy, I asked them, how did they say it? And they said trattoria. So I'm going to have to ask them tomorrow night. But I am at Piccolo Trattoria tomorrow night from 6 to 9 in Newtown, Pennsylvania. And then Sunday at Crossing Vineyards and Winery, again, Newtown. Sunday from 2 till 6. I feel like I should sleep in Newtown on Saturday night. It's going to be a quick turnaround. And then I do plan to be back here next Friday, because then I have a couple gigs on Friday, so I will see you next Friday for sure. QR codes up here. This one will take you to my store, where you can find my USB card. It's got a photo gallery with Jan Anderson's photo on them, some videos. It's got all the liner notes in there as well, and a little welcome video, and also the CD. It'll take you to that. That's the award-winning CD, Album of the Year 2022 from the National Thumb Pickers Hall of Fame. Pick yourself up a copy if you don't have one yet. That'll also take you to Bandcamp, and you can download it from Bandcamp. You can listen to it 3 times on Bandcamp without them making you buy it. There you go. That's a deal. My website will take you to my gigs, and you can find out where I'm playing if you're local. Down here is a Venmo QR code if you're feeling extra generous today, and also my PayPal link is down here if you're feeling extra generous today. Never expected, but always appreciated. Keith, I hope you're enjoying that. Yeah, it really thrills me that people are still getting it, getting the downloads, and I think I caught everybody. There we go. All right. So moving on. It's hard to believe that I never played this tune in this room. I've been playing it for quite a while, and maybe I never played it because I'm really not crazy about my own arrangement. It's okay, but it surprises me that I've never played it, even though I'm not crazy with it. It's an okay arrangement. It's by the Beatles, written in 1970, written and sung by Paul McCartney, but of course credited to Lennon and McCartney, and it was the highest debuted on Billboard Hot 100, beginning its run at number 6 and continuing to the top of the charts for many weeks. It was the Beatles' final single before Paul McCartney announced his departure from the band. Here's my arrangement of Let It Be. I'm going to send this out to my friend Arlene. I don't think she's back from Europe yet, but maybe she'll listen on replay. Thanks all. I so appreciate it. I saw some great comments. I actually stopped to read one. That's where I screwed up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will go back and read them. Let me take my cape off. I want to do a tune for you now. And I have to make sure it's perfectly in tune. I want to do a tune for my CD. This was written in 1954 by Jules Stein from J.M. Barrie's play Peter Pan. And I was playing a gig up in at the Zen Den in Doylestown, and Raleigh Brown and his wife Janice came in to see me play, and I was playing this guitar, and Raleigh said, "Well, what's that? Can I play it?" And of course, on my break, I let Raleigh get up and play a tune, and he played this tune, and I just fell in love with it instantly. And I knew I had to learn some arrangement of it. I do most of Raleigh's arrangement, but when I listen to Mary Martin sing it, the melody of the bridge part or the chorus, whatever they call it in the song, when I listened to her, it was a little different from what Raleigh played. So I changed it, and I changed some of the arrangement as well. Most of it's from Raleigh, though. And of course I put it on my CD. And I haven't played it for a long time, but I'm coming up on our Stephen and my 45th anniversary, and on the CD I dedicated this song to my very own Peter Pan, to Stephen, of course, and having a little trouble with this anniversary, and so I thought I would play this for Stephen today. Here's Never Never Land. Never Never Land for Stephen. Thanks. Okay then. Let me capo up and move right on so I can get through this last tune. I will read all those later, I promise. Yeah, I see that. Sandy Duncan was great, Mary Martin. I was a great Peter Pan. Yeah. A male Peter Pan. Oh. Now I really have to read. Hey, Charlie Bryant, thank you. Thanks for coming in. I don't think I saw your name earlier. Thanks. Appreciate it, Rosemary Ross. David Irwin. Hi. I was just talking about you. Oh, yeah, I hope so. Yeah, it was so great getting to meet you two. It was really fabulous. I can't say enough about you. Have to come back. We have to jam again. So let me make sure this is tuned again and tell you about this next medley. Thanks, guys. Oh my gosh, these comments are like snuck in, Charlie. So I wanted to do a medley for you today because we're coming up on Memorial Day. And I wanted to do something for all our military personnel, people who've died and their families who've supported them in the armed forces and lost their loved ones in horrific wars, and especially World War II, fighting for our freedom. And so the first one is going to be My Country 'Tis of Thee, which is also known as America, but also remember this was our first national anthem that we borrowed from the Brits because it was their national anthem and we just rewrote the words. Now it's God Save the King. It was God Save the Queen for a very long time, and now it's God Save the King. And when the Star Spangled Banner was written in 1931, we adopted that as our national anthem instead of My Country 'Tis of Thee, or America. So I'm going to start with that one. And then I'm going to go on to the second one will be, it's an Irving Berlin tune that he wrote when he served during World War I, and it became the signature song for Kate Smith. And that's God Bless America. And then the third is a patriotic American march written by George M. Cohan in 1906, back around the time when Take Me Out to the Ball Game was written. Talk about tying things in, huh? 1906 it was written for the stage musical George Washington Jr. As a tribute to the U.S. flag. Your grand old flag. And a huge thanks to all the Americans, past and present, who serve in the United States Armed Forces, without whom we would not have the freedom we have today. And let's hope it continues, right? totally agree with all the comments. But just saying. We wouldn't have gotten this far without the armed forces. So thank them for that. I think that Alexander's Ragtime Man might be a great anthem. Yeah. Or Oh How I Hate to Get Up in the Morning is another good idea. Yeah, I agree, Carol. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah. Anyway, I have to say that one part where in Grand Old Flag, Stephen just used to giggle every time I did that one. He loved that. And he would always sing, "My heart beeps true." So there are some really good memories with that one. He just liked to listen. And he agreed with all of you as well. Yeah, Ragtime Grand Old Flag. Cool, huh? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. And yeah, I do think it's a great melody. I tell you that people like it on my gigs. I don't know what side they're on. I don't really care. I'm not there for politics. I'm there to entertain. Hey, John Sprouse. Glad you caught the end here. I hope your concert was great. I'm sorry I missed it. You have to let me know how it was. Yeah, it beeps true. Isn't that great? My heart beeps true. Beep, beep. So yeah, thank you all for coming today. It really meant the world to me. I'm pretty much at an all-time low with this right now, and we're coming up on a year, July 26th. So I'll be around. That's for sure. I love you all, and I thank you so much. I wish you all a blessed holiday. Hey, Charles. Thanks for catching the end here. Go back and listen to the beginning. I miss you. I hope you have a great Memorial Day, peaceful one, and that somehow we get this country back on track. Yeah, somehow. I love you all. Sending you lots of hugs. Please stay safe out there. Letting guitar be my voice heals my soul, and I hope that my music makes you happy. Until next Friday. See you next time for Friday at 4, number 137. Next Friday, same time, same place. Love you all. Bye.